Oh, you haven't talked to me in in months. What do you do? How are you? I'm fine, Barkus.
Barkus, my man, how's it going?
Oh. Hello and welcome to Funky Quest. This is Funky Games' online Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition campaign, playing Dungeons of Drakkenheim. My name is Dan, aka Dandy Dungeon Master, aka the Big DM, and I'll be running tonight's game. I'm joined by the rest of the Funky roster, minus one, Taylor, who was caught traveling through a Russian airport with a weed cartridge. He is incarcerated, and we're working with the president. The vice president is on the line. He's trying to get him out.
We'll get him back.
Indeed.
Doesn't matter.
In either case, Matt, start us off.
Starting off with thoughts and prayers. So I'm going to be Matt. I'm going to be playing. Oh my God, I'm brain farting right now. I'm going to be playing Farron, the ASMR Way of Mercy monk.
I am both the artificer for their turtle.
And I am Diedrich. I mean, Dan, playing as Danielus. The half-elf. Sorry.
Ranger.
Half-elf ranger with my trusty steed, Barkus.
Oh.
I'm waiting for her to start tearing into those stuffed animals in the background.
She's looking like she's about to bork at me, so I might be on mute.
If this is your first time on the channel, we are Funky Games, avid gamers, retro and modern. We post videos a few times a week, single-player playthroughs or multiplayer hijinks. Steven, round us out with the plugs.
I just have to ask y'all, have you ever been to the Funky store? Funky.store, where there's you can go there right now. It's hot. It's like 100 degrees right now. Do you know what you need? A t-shirt reminding you of better times when there wasn't global warming and it was cooler, and you can just enjoy your childhood. And you can find that at funky.store. You can get your nostalgia merch with the t-shirts. Go do that now. Thank you.
Indeed. All right, gentlemen. Starting off, as always, with an update on our kill counter. Farron was very productive last session. He is tied up with Diedrich at 19 kills apiece. Danielus and Barkus at 15. Wow, that came through very loud for me. And then Bulk at the back with 6 kills. Favorite moment from last week, or last session rather. I still don't quite know why you guys were scooping up Paul into vials.
Paul. Paul.
God, Paul, we miss him.
I don't think that's exactly what Taylor was intending when he purchased the vials, but
it probably wasn't.
Yeah, I guess life finds a way.
Paul was a real homie. He's along for the adventure now.
True blue.
Yeah, I guess we'll see what ends up happening there. All right, gentlemen. Without further ado, shall we return?
Let's go.
All right.
Is the
Got
music
the spooky
on?
music coming in?
Oh, cool. Thank you.
When last we left our adventurers, the party discussed their plans for the day while within Emberwood Village and decided to travel to the Eckerman Mill to answer the voices in Bulk's mind, calling him to seek knowledge. Before departing, Bulk triggers another arcane anomaly by using his magic to animate his child construct using the delirium, this time causing him to shrink in size. The party makes him seek out Flamekeeper Anya to cure his contamination, which he does, curing his glow, but not his shrinkage. They make a stop at Aldor the Plump to secure new armor for Danielus and set out for the day into Drakkenheim. In the city, they encountered a pair of adventurers running from a group of raving delirium monsters, some of which appeared to be the contaminated members of the Followers of the Falling Fire that they left the day before. After dispatching the monsters, the party theorized that perhaps this is the plan of Lucretia Matthias to turn the pilgrims into a monstrous delirium army. The party memorialized the enigmatic Paul and collected his remains for some reason. Even this narrator cannot determine. Continuing on, they met the undead ferryman, Styx, who ferried them across the Dran River, and continued on with their journey north to the Eckerman Mill, traveling along the outskirts of the city to avoid encounters. After reaching the mill, they found the remains of makeshift camps and messages left from adventurers past, scrawled on the walls of the mill. The messages are a part cursed guest book to the city, obituaries to fallen friends, and a message board for various sights and experiences in the city. The party adds their names, and Dietrich performs the ultimate disrespect to a fellow adventurer and fraudulently crosses off the name of Maximus Goldenrod. The mysterious River, a member of the Amethyst Academy, appears and announces that she was the one who called the party to the Eckerman Mill, and that she has a quest to retrieve a sizable delirium crystal from a known impact site of a breakaway piece of the meteor that originally struck Drakkenheim. She appeared polite but professional and didn't offer any information on what she and her associates plan to do with the delirium, only stating that your continued discretion will ensure continued employment, and you will be rewarded and informed based on your reliability and efficiency. River agreed to meet them again at the mill the next morning and departed. And that was the last thing that happened in our session. And I'm pretty sure you guys were looking to take a short rest. So we'll just go ahead and say that we are in this short rest right now. And I'll let you guys take it away. So it is late in the afternoon on day 3 of your adventures in Drakkenheim. I guess before I turn it over, so just to recap, bulk your size is reduced in half, you'll recall. You make strength checks and strength saves with disadvantage. And because you chose to cure your or your contamination not last night, but today, this morning, you have a level of exhaustion. Any ability checks you make are made with disadvantage. And I believe that is all. So perhaps you guys would be recapping anything you learned in that conversation. But in either case, you are at the Eckerman Mill, and I'll let you take it away.
All right, so Bulk, you seem to know this person from your past?
Yeah, there's a lot of students at the academy, but I didn't really talk to them that much.
I didn't know you were the academy sort of person.
Obviously not.
All right.
It didn't go so well.
You're more
It's
of
almost
a,
like
like-
kidnapping children is not really the best way to go.
You're more of a self-taught turtle, I guess.
So do you think the reward she's going to give us is going to be good?
Oh yeah, they have funds.
Is it going to be a financial thing or like a warlocky thing?
I mean, I wouldn't trust the academy as far as I could throw them.
Especially right now.
Truly.
Well, I guess we won't really know until we get it when we came out.
I mean,
here
we'll
with
always
knowledge.
have like a big pile of delirium at the end of the day.
Either that or more gold to get rid of our contamination.
Who's
Oh.
contaminated?
Just in case. It's like a safety fund. Call it insurance.
So what's it like being half the size?
Oh yeah, we have to keep looking down at him when we talk.
Diedrich?
Yeah. Yeah, you guys are like the same size now.
Oh, we are. How did that happen?
He had a gross
I was
foot.
Millie Bot.
She's fine, yes? Like half health?
It's better than she usually is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. What do you think we should try to find this delirium crystal? Did she give us a map or just a general area?
Yes, she marked the location on your map. Let me actually take you guys over there right now.
And for our short rest, did we already mark that off?
No, not yet.
Sorry.
We'll take that at the end.
Perfect, because I was going to roll some hit die to get some health back.
So if you will recall, if you scroll to the very upper left of your map, you guys are at the Eckerman Mill. Just off of this map. It probably took you about 15 minutes ish since you kind of left the kind of proper city outskirts, so kind of this area right here. So the area that River marked on your map was site number 6 here.
Okay.
So yeah, so you could imagine this would be a pretty short journey, probably somewhere in the realm of 20 to 30 minutes.
All right. We basically
Ooh,
passed it on our way.
easy peasy.
All right. Well, there's not really much I need to do. I guess we'll just take a quick breather and be on our way.
It's
Mhm.
napping time.
Yeah. Catnap.
Time to take a nap.
Did we ever try to ask Riva if she had any potions of healing or anything we could take with us?
So if you'll recall, she gave each one of you a potion of healing, kind of as an advance. Um, because this is a mission based on speculation, she really can't guarantee that you're going to find anything. So by my counts, Farron and Daniels, you guys should each have 2 potions, and Bulk and Dietrich should have 1, if I'm correct.
Oh, right.
I only have one in my inventory.
I only
so
have
can
one
always
too,
add
but I will
one.
easily make it one other.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you probably didn't add it when she gave it to you last week.
Works for me.
Checking inventory.
Yeah, those numbers are what you should have now. So
Okay.
yeah.
And I still have my vial of Paul goo.
Incredible. Yes, Dietrich does as
Ever in
well.
our hearts. We need to make a Paul flag.
That would be great. Everyone in town's gonna be like, "Who's that? What is that?"
Paul.
Is anyone like curious about what the academy is? Do you guys know what the Amethyst Academy is, or have we covered that yet?
I don't think we've
No,
had
can
any
you
touch with
explain?
the Amethyst Academy, and
I
don't think
went
Farron-
there.
Right, you certainly never met anyone there yet.
Well, apparently we met Bulk, who we didn't know was from there.
Dietrich will say something like, Book, you never told me you were a member of the Amethyst Academy.
You never asked.
Are you still in it?
No, I'm
Total
not.
turnover.
Yeah.
I mean, Farron's thinking in his head, no matter what question he asks, he doesn't know quite if he can trust the answer Bulk would give. He doesn't
Okay.
know if he'll get more
Okay,
information
very
or
straightforward
misinformation.
answer.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay, alrighty then. So let's just go ahead and roll into our
Murder hobo.
short rest healing. Farron, any healing for you?
Yes, for sure. I'm gonna spend 2 hit die to try to heal myself back up.
All right.
And I don't know where that rolls, or if I have to roll it separately.
Yeah, so just roll it separately. Just pull up the dice and in the lower right or lower
Yeah.
left, excuse me, and do it.
Yeah, average. All right, so that plus 3. Actually, that takes me perfectly to max.
Nice.
Boom.
Bulk, any healing for you?
Yes, I'm going to do 2. Take a short
Okay.
rest. Confirm. Did it apply?
Did
yet?
you? No, you have to.
Oh, shit.
Listen, you have to manually roll the dice.
Oh, my bad.
And then remember to update your figure on
Yeah.
roll 20.
So do you know what dice you're rolling?
2. Oh, I can pull it up. If I'm doing 2, it's 1d8 plus 3.
There you go.
If you're doing 2, you roll 2d8. Oh,
And our short
2.
rest meter should have nothing marked, right? It should be fully
Currently, it
reset.
should have nothing. Yeah.
So 4 plus 3 is 7. And I will add that in the thing.
Okay. You're just rolling the 1.
I did 2.
Oh, did you do 2?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was a 1 and 3.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay. All right.
remember,
Very
it's
good.
that plus your Constitution modifier.
Yeah, I think that's the
You have
3.
your potion.
Yeah,
No, 'cause
I
he
don't
rolled,
need to
he rolled
heal, but
2d8. You rolled a 1 and a 3, and then it's plus your Constitution modifier.
Or yeah, 7. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Daniels, any hit dice for you? Oh no, you're
I
full
don't need
health.
to heal, but Barkus needs to heal.
But Barkus does. Okay, and Barkus hit dice is a D8. So why don't you go ahead and roll 1 for him? Let's see how he does.
You got 2.
Are you guys rolling through D20 or D&D Beyond?
I rolled in D&D Beyond, but everyone else is doing D20.
I rolled
so I
in
was just
roll
gonna switch
20.
over
I'm
there.
sorry.
Okay. I mean, I guess it's fine, but just going forward, just roll it in.
I did D&D Beyond and it did give me the breed. Just
Oh yeah, we're supposed to do in D&D Beyond, correct?
Okay. So you got a 2 for that. Okay. So are you rolling anything extra that'll get him to 20 HP, or excuse me, 12 HP?
And what would that cost to roll anything extra?
So Barkus has 3 hit dice. So you can do 2 more if you want to.
And it would take another short rest.
No, it's all in the same short rest. In one short rest, you can roll as many dice as you have. So he has 3 dice, so you can roll 3 dice.
Okay, I'll do another one.
Okay.
He got 4.
4. Okay, so that would get him 16. Any more? Or are you gonna keep it there?
We'll keep it there.
Okay.
Millibot's been giving us some good
I
shield.
don't think we'll
edge.
have Millibot in the next engage.
Speaking of Millibot, are you gonna roll any hit dice for her? She has 3 as well.
So when she resets from tank mode, does she get her health reset or no?
No.
Okay.
So she
Yeah.
actually didn't take any damage in regular mode. She took,
Yeah,
I think,
I'll roll
4
one.
damage in cannon mode. Okay,
Yeah,
so it's
so
a
one.
D4.
D4. Okay. Ooh. Oh God. It's just adding more. Okay. 1 D4. Roll. It's a 3.
Okay, that'll get her to full. Did I roll anything for Diedrich? No, I need to roll one for Diedrich real quick. So Diedrich has a D12 plus 3. D12 roll. Unfortunate. 5. Okay, so he'll take that, and that'll get him close to full. So he'll go ahead and chill out right there. Okay, so the party. So also make sure you try and update your hit points on Roll20 as well. I know we're doing a lot. Sorry. All right, gentlemen, shall we set out?
We shall.
Yeah.
Okay. The party sets out from the Eckerman Mill. And this narrator can't help but wonder if the next time they come back, will they be returning to cross off the name of a fallen friend? Or if they will join the ranks of adventurers who are completely wiped out in the city, their names remaining on the walls of the mill. It is a short walk from the mill, maybe 15 minutes or so, until you are engulfed once again by the haze and begin your trek into the city streets. Besides Danielus, you guys are still getting used to the acidic taste and the smell in the air, but you press on without effect. So this northwestern edge of the city outside of the walls was commonly referred to as the Sprawl, as it was the newest region of urban expansion as the population inside and outside the walls continued to burst. You can infer that even before the destruction brought by the meteor, this was surely the slums of Drakkenheim, where you were used to buildings of low-quality stone construction in the Spokes neighborhood on the southern edge of the city. This area mostly consisted of wooden row houses and shacks, and the destruction is devastating. It's rare to see a building with all 4 walls still standing. So you continue to make your way to the area pointed out by River on your map, turning onto the mud-slick and rubble-strewn Scrag Lane, south of Shepherd's Way. Nestled between ramshackle tenements and crumbling flats, you come upon the last known location of the Rat's Nest Tavern, which was the area that River pointed out to you. So, as you come into this area, the original tavern has been almost entirely obliterated, and the neighboring buildings are heavily damaged. What remains are stone foundations piled with debris. The first floor walls stand about chest high, a few supporting timbers splayed outwards like a burst ribcage. The original tavern sign juts out obliquely from a building on the opposite side of the street. It is engraved with a smiling, obese rat laying on a plate of food. So as you guys also step into the area, it's pretty evident that it looks like a battle or some type of a fight has taken place here fairly recently. You can see arrows sticking out of the wooden foundations of multiple buildings in the area. There are splatters of blood strewn about the road and concentrated near the tavern entrance. And there's also a tattered green piece of fabric near a small pile of bones.
Does the blood look like normal people blood or the goo people blood?
Make an investigation check.
Ooh, bad. 8.
An 8. Um, it it definitely looks like multiple types of blood. Some of it is certainly human.
All right. We best be on our guard. It looks like we're gonna have company.
Baron, do you think you need to bless this stuff so no spirits come knocking on our door?
I don't know if there will be that kind of issue like we did back in the church, and also I don't think we have all the preparations.
Can I look at
Okay.
the rat?
The one on the side.
Oh, the sign?
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, what are you looking for?
Just like landmark, or like, do I understand where we're at as far as like the rat occult?
The rat occult. So it appears that, I mean, from the time where this, so you got to think to kind of before the meteor happened. The fact that there are rats and talk of a rat god, I mean, it's probably just a coincidence, you know. It's like the salty spittoon, you know.
Okay, cool. That got me where I wanted to go.
Yeah. Just a name.
I'm thirsty. We should go inside.
Yeah, we should make our way toward there, but I don't. I know this probably won't go well, but maybe we should try to be stealthy. You know, not let anyone get the jump on us.
My bell fell off.
Is Hulk
Barkus.
still glowing? No, he's not
No,
glowing.
he's not still glowing. Barkus is kind of sniffing around near that pile of bones and that piece of fabric. And he's kind of like lapping up some of the blood that's nearby.
Barkus, no.
I guess should we go see what he's doing? It looks like he's found
Okay.
something.
Okay.
Can I do an investigation?
I'm gonna go pick up the cloth.
Okay. Yeah, it just appears to be a green piece of fabric.
Can we investigate it to see
Can
if
do a
we can
history
tell
check?
if
Do
it's
we
from something?
recognize the fabric?
Are there any like symbols on it?
Um,
Any iconography?
so there are no symbols. But Daniels, you don't even need a check. This is kind of without a doubt the same green worn by the hooded lanterns.
Guys, this is the same green worn by the hooded lanterns.
Do you do you think it was that group that we found in the town a day or so ago?
Which group?
Remember we were hiding up in that building and the hooded lanterns went by?
Oh yeah.
The fight almost broke out because both wanted to charge out and attack them.
That was not
And then they-
bulk.
Or not Bulk, sorry, Diedrich. Sorry, you
And then
two. So it looks like if there's blood here, it looks like they might be here.
we should definitely be on guard.
Should we yell out for them?
No, we shouldn't.
Maybe not that.
No. Okay.
I
Oh,
guess
darn it.
we're not going to find out anything up here. I guess we might as well try to go in the tavern.
Yeah.
I am hungry.
Okay.
There's
You
some
got this,
blood if you
Diedrich.
want to drink it. It's the protein.
Okay, so into the tavern.
Yeah, sure.
So you kind of pull Barkus away from the bones. So inside what remains of the tavern walls, and standing from the outside, it appears that Rivers' intel was at least seems to be accurate. The tavern looks like it was struck by something. So inside what remains of the walls, the wooden floorboards of the ground level have almost entirely collapsed into a large gaping hole. There is debris everywhere. Some of the wood appears to be scorched. And yeah. So that's what you guys see.
Hey, Bulk,
I know
watch
in
your
the
step. You don't want to fall through the floor.
What floor?
good point. There is no floor there. I know in the past, whenever we found these crystals, they kind of gave off a glow. If this is a larger fragment, should we just try to see if we can find something that's giving off light?
It's true. So
Um,
I'm
you
gonna start shuffling through stuff.
Remember, careful not to touch it.
Sure. So you guys are in the tavern. You're just looking around the
Mhm.
the area. Okay. So you don't. I assume you're looking for a glow. So you don't see any sources of glow from the ground floor, the ground level. Um, but as you kind of look down into the basement, you do indeed see it's very, very faint, but you do see some slight glimmers.
Ooh,
Right, makes sense.
Ooh.
put on your gloves and get your grippers out.
Maybe we need to find. Is there like a look for like maybe a basement entrance?
Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry. So anybody who's looking around, and it might be all of you, you can also make me an investigation or a survival check.
Let's see
Ooh,
which
I would
one.
do an
I'm
investigation because I certainly am going to survive.
debatable.
I
Ooh.
rolled a 23 on
Ooh.
investigation.
I roll a natural one on my survival.
All right,
I got a 17 on investigation.
cool. So Farron, you're kind of just like looking through empty crates, and you actually get a little splinter.
Yeah, I'm
Um,
tripping over floorboards.
but
Constitution saving
you
As
got
it's like,
rabies. Huh? You got the tetanus. So
no!
Bulk and Danielus, you all see very interesting signs. You see animal-like scratches, patches of fur, and even some excrement.
What a horrible word.
Do I know what animal that be?
I know that excrement.
I'm a hunter. I
Um,
would be able to identify.
with with your checks, I don't know. It looks like it would be something decently, I'll say humanoid sized.
And fresh?
A human poo.
Um, it is indeed fresh.
Stinky.
Semen.
Ooh, this is gross.
Barkus tries to go eat it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he loves it.
Marcus, go give him a kiss.
Right,
Marcus,
Barkus.
do a sniff.
Sniff check.
Yeah, so in either case, I mean, so that's what you guys see. There is a hole. Maybe I don't know if that was clear, but
Mhm.
again, there's a hole. It looks like it's about 10 feet down. So it's certainly reachable if you were to kind of leap into it. But yeah.
Should we try to leap into it, or should we try to find? Does it look like if you look down the hole, does it look like it's part of like the building's basement, or does it just
Yes.
look like okay?
Yes, it is. There is indeed plenty of floor around.
Okay. Should we try to hop down, or should we try to find the stairs?
Let's look
I
for
check.
stairs.
I chuck Bulk down it. I push him down the hole.
Actually,
Yes.
Acrobatics.
okay.
And we walk back
Uh,
and cross off his name.
Yeah, okay. So Bulk, you tumble into the hole.
I'm tiny.
Indeed. And he lands with a soft thud. I mean, you guys can still see him. It was only 10 feet.
Well, I guess we found our way down.
Billy Bot.
I use my grapple shot to get down there.
Okay, cool. I like it.
I guess. Oop, you go.
No, I'm sorry. I was just gonna say, so for your grapple shot, you kind of need something for it to land into. But there is plenty of there's kind of like plenty of wood, random stuff around for you to sink down and grapple yourself into.
Yeah, it's like an arm blaster.
Indeed.
Well, I guess I'll just hop down and deal with that. How that does,
Okay.
and
I
I'll be like,
kinda
"Come
catch-
on, Diedrich."
And I catch
Yeah.
Barkus.
Yeah, Barkus has no problem. He just climbs right down, no big deal. And we'll take you guys over to the map here. So just go ahead and give a quick check of your HP, just to make sure it is accurate. Fix Barkus here. I think it probably should be.
Yep, mine's good.
Okay, cool. As you guys leap down, the stone walls of the basement are scorched and blackened. Rubble and debris surround a muddy crater about 15 feet wide and 5 feet deep, and a faint glimmer of octarine light twinkles within it.
I'm gonna snoop that octarine light.
Okay. You're going to crawl into the hole.
Yep.
Okay.
With my gloves on.
Sure.
Protection is important.
Crawling into the crater, you actually find 3 delirium chips.
Oh, did you
And
find anything?
No.
I knew it.
Oh, wait. Do you have anything more to say? Do we just find the chips?
yeah, so you see the chips. I guess one thing I should also mention, I apologize. So it is completely dark in the basement. So Bulk was kind of able to just follow the glows. Who here has dark vision and who does not have dark vision?
I got dark
How would I
vision.
know that?
So it'll be over to the left side of your character sheet under senses, and it'll say dark vision if you have dark vision.
I have
I'm
dark
pretty sure
vision of
everybody
60
does.
feet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much everyone besides Bulk. Correct.
Fancy that.
Yeah.
Oops.
So if we kind of rerun that whole thing, so Bulk leaps down into darkness, everyone else follows. Bulk, you cannot see at all.
Nope.
Oh, right. And we have a
How are you going to deal with that?
He's just kind of wandering to the glow, right?
Me personally?
Oh, let's see.
Yeah, you can't see.
You said 3 chips? I'm on that part.
Yes,
Priority
three
seems
chips.
like let's get back to the delirium.
3 chips. Okay, so tell you what. So let's do it this way. So Bulk is pushed into the crater. He is sort of single-mindedly just goes right to the faint little glows.
Ooh, shiny.
He can't even see anything else, but he just goes right to it. As you guys leap down, you can see that there is a distinct rocky divot about a foot wide, kind of just off to the center of the crater. So kind of within the hole, kind of off to the side. It kind of looks like a large hunk of rock was dug out and excavated.
All right.
Oh,
Maybe
do you guys think someone already took a big chunk?
maybe there was that large combat outside. Maybe someone got here before us for the main chunk and we just found the scraps.
Should we go beat him up?
I mean, first we'll have to get our way out of the basement. So we'll have to find a way to get back upstairs.
It looks like there's kind of a tunnel off to the side.
Oh, yeah, I mean, it's the only path I see. Well, what do you see?
Oh,
I don't see shit.
Checks up. Oh,
okay, Bulk, hold on to Farron's ankle and let's head out.
hold on to my ankle.
Like grab his pant leg.
It's very different from the ankle of crawl on the ground. Just hold on.
Did you get all the pieces, Bulk, that you didn't find?
What pieces?
Exactly.
Nice. Let's see. How viscous would you say is the vial of Paul goo? Because I have an idea and I also want to incorporate Paul.
How viscous is it?
Yeah.
How
It's
are
probably
you?
congealed a lot, and
What I was thinking of, we talked about it briefly, though, like no one ever asked how I could do this, but I can't cast the cantrip light, and I was thinking about doing it on the beaker, because if you have a bottle of water and you put a light on the bottom, it kind of emanates it out. So I was like, maybe that could shine a nice little light, and also
light the
Paul
way.
will be our guiding light.
Decent idea. It is, and now I see where you're going with this. So it would in fact provide you no additional light besides what the light spell creates. It is quite thick.
Well, I'm going to do it to still bring Paul along,
Certainly. Okay. So
and then I'll be like, here, book, hold this. So he can, like, not hold on to my ankle.
okay. So you're gonna give Bulk a glass beaker
Yes, that has currently the light cantrip on it.
that has the light cantrip on it. Okay.
So it should be emanating bright light, which also kind of makes us a beacon for shit. But hey, you can at least see. Don't drop it. I want that beaker back.
Do I drop it?
I will take away that cantrip so fast you'll be walking in the dark.
Well, what do you think about this idea?
I think I'm holding on to it.
Now you
Really,
can see.
here, hold this.
That works. All right. Well, let's get a move on. If we're trying to catch up to someone, I'll up to.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay.
I'll shine the way.
So you give it to Millie. And Millie herself glows about 5 feet. How far does the light cantrip give off light?
Oh, it goes off actually pretty far. Let's see. It gives off. Blah, blah, blah. The object sheds bright light in 20-foot radius and dim light for an additional 20 feet after that.
Okay.
So
Okay.
it's pretty decent. This
So
whole
you can
room would be
effectively
like
kind
lit
of
up.
see about 40 feet. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. So Bulk, if you drop this beaker, you cannot see. I just want to make that clear.
If Millie drops the beaker.
Millie's holding.
Yeah. Or if you
Millibot
fall out of range
engaged.
with her.
You gonna hold it?
Millibot.
Okay. Yeah. So I mean, there's the tunnel. I guess you guys can make an investigation or a survival check. Sounds like no one's checking it out.
I mean, we
I'll
just
go.
figured out the light situation. Give us
For
a
sure.
minute.
Well, you guys can see. Bulk is the only one who cannot see.
I will do a survival for it.
did an 11 investigation.
I got a 14 survival.
11 on investigation.
Okay. What you can see, it's pretty faint. It doesn't necessarily look like this has happened recently, but you do. So first of all, you see quite a few footprints, but it looks like those footprints have kind of traveled over a. It looks like something has kind of been dragged through this area and into the tunnel.
Do the footprints look like something that, like the claws earlier? Are there scratch marks, or are they like footprints? As in, like that's a boot?
They are indeed clawed footprints.
Oh,
Can I have Barkus sniff it and then tell me what he smells? Because we can communicate.
Yeah, you would have to cast your spell, Speak with Animals, but I believe you can cast it for free. You don't have to spend a spell slot. But
Okay.
yeah, you can do that.
Okay, Barkus, what's in there?
Oh, you haven't talked to me in in months. What are you doing? How are you? I'm fine, Barkus.
Barkus, my man, how's it going?
Oh.
Can Barkus, can he be Italian? Tony Danzoli.
Yeah, do you kind of want like that Blackjack Mel kind of feel?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Jeez, Louise. By the way, when are we gonna eat something? Huh? I was
You
trying to
just
lick some
laughed
bones
at-
and you calling me off.
I know. I didn't want you to get a tummy ache. You know how sensitive your stomach is.
All right. What's the deal? What, you want me to smell something? What's going on?
Yeah, sniff that track, see what he is.
Yeah. Oh, baby. This is definitely rat.
Rat? Big rat or small rat?
Rat.
I see.
Could be either. Either way, it's a meal
How-
for me, baby. I'm ready to go. Let's get down
How
here.
how long ago do you think he was here?
Listen, this entire place smells like rat. They're probably all over the place.
Interesting. How many do you think?
I mean, all over the place. I don't even.
Marcus, you're a
I can't
purebred.
even.
You gotta know these things.
I can't even make a guess, man. I'm not that smart. So the last thing Barkus says, as he kind of steps forward, he says, "Whoa, this tunnel, this looks pretty slippery here. You better be careful."
Okay, thanks for the info, Barkus. My spell is wearing off.
You got it, Jack.
He's just like, I'm done. What have you been doing over there, Danielus? You're just barking at your dog.
Oh, sorry.
What's
me and Barkus, we
happening? It's really dim in here.
Okay, guys. So Barkus, he's a little Italian. So we were just having a little fiesta over here. That's not
A fiesta.
he was telling me that there are these rats. They're everywhere. So he said, be ready that they were here. And then Barkus nods in agreement.
Rough. Oh, he also said, "Smells like rat and maybe a little bit of people." I don't know.
A little bit of people, he says. A little bit of people.
Where are the people at?
We
I
don't
guess
know.
we'll
We gotta
find
go
out.
find it.
Rough.
And he also said to not slip and fall on this slippery thing.
What's
slippery thing?
He said it's
Get
slippery
up off
down
of
here.
that thing.
Did he tell you what was slippery?
This tunnel is slippery.
Oh, okay. Well, should we have him lead the way, or who's gonna lead? Is this tunnel actually big enough for us to walk through, or do we have to crawl?
So as you check out the tunnel, it is kind of roughly 8 foot wide.
Oh, okay.
It is certainly tall enough for so you kind of have to go through, maybe two at a time max. It is tall enough for you to walk through, though you will have to stoop a little bit. But yes, it looks like Barkus's intel is correct. It is filled with wet mud. It looks very slippery, and it does kind of slope down pretty sharply.
Oh, all right.
From what you can see as you look down into it.
I guess Barkus is going first.
Okay, Barkus, go investigate.
Okay.
Send him to the wolves.
Yeah, sure. So you send Barkus down, and
What, should we go follow him?
I mean,
Yeah.
we could.
I'm right behind Barkus.
okay, go ahead and move yourself down. So are you guys all going down?
Yeah,
Is anybody not going down?
I feel like we should just go.
Yeah, we're going. Slip and slide.
Right. I'll go right behind Danielus. Actually, we'll throw Diedrich there.
Sure.
He has no say.
Yeah, Diedrich will get in there. So Barkus can climb, so he's fine. Millibot can fly, so she's fine.
Hey,
There's us.
keep Millibot in between us for our shield if we need it.
Oh, some of us aren't getting shield, so
Okay, so you guys kind of continue to slowly trudge your way down the slide. And at this point, go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw.
All right. Oof. Farron with 11.
bulk with 13.
Danielus with an 11.
Okay.
Extra stuff.
So what was it? So who got an 11?
Farron and Danielus.
Farron and Danielus. Okay. Farron and Danielus. You guys lose your footing and you start to slide kind of uncontrollably down this this little area. So you kind of fall and you're sliding down the hill. It's quite steep.
Okay.
And as you come forward,
Oh,
you roll forward onto basically a hole in the ground that had a cloth set over it, and you fall into a spiked pit trap.
Oh my gosh, for an 11? I feel like I taught myself that.
For an 11.
Can I'm assuming there's no stalactites I can use my whip to try to grab.
Yeah,
no, I mean you could use your
hook shot. I
inspiration if you
could've,
wanted to.
I don't know if I have inspiration. I don't have it. I used my
Oh,
inspiration
I have an
last time.
inspiration. I want to re-roll.
Okay, go ahead.
May the odds be ever in your favor.
I'm doing dexterity, correct?
Dexterity saving throw.
13.
A 13. Okay, so you're able to use your hook shot. So kind of as you're sliding, you shoot back into the wall behind you, and you successfully land about there. So
Alright.
Farron, like I said,
Wait a
you fall forward onto the pit.
They see me
And-
roll in.
Yeah, and then I'll say Diedrich kind of ran up here, and Bulk is there. So Farron has just rolled past you guys and has fallen into the pit. And I'll get your damage in a moment, Farron. But what do you guys
Sounds
do?
good.
Farron, Barkus told us to be careful, you silly goose.
He's slipping.
You're the only one who could hear this dog.
Can I hook shot him and pull him out? Like stab it through his leg and then pull
You'd
him
have to
out?
move forward in
Jab
order
it
to do
through
so.
my leg.
Can I
Oh,
extend?
I'd have to move forward. Farron,
You'd have to continue moving
good?
forward to be able to see him to be able to do this.
oh, I want to scooch forward and kind of lean over. Are you good, Farron?
I mean, I've been impaled and I'm in a hole. I've been better.
Hey, can Millibot go and scoop him down and fly back up?
Not Farron.
I Hey, Diedrich, why don't you come by the ledge? I'll cast my whip up and you can help pull me up. He can hold it taut and I'll try to walk up the wall.
Diedrich Steel Ballet.
So
Oh,
Farron,
shit.
Farron, so you have fallen into the pit below. You
Right.
have taken 5 piercing damage from
Okay.
the spikes, and another 5 from the fall.
Okay.
As you sit in the bottom of the pit, you start to notice some movement around you. There is a swarm of rats into the pit with you,
Ooh.
and they are gonna start nipping at you. They're coming towards you.
Oh.
Guys, as you all move forward, kind of near the edge of the pit, as you've mentioned, you can now see kind of the full passage in front of you. You could refer to it as a tunnel or a burrow. It looks like it has been dug out from packed earth, clay, loose dirt, stone. The ceiling is about 8 feet high, so you can stand up pretty fine. And what you can hear now, as you can see, are the whoopings and hollerings of little rats. We got another one. He looked like a big one too. And they look up and they can see the rest of you all in the tunnel. And they say, "Oh, look, there's more. They didn't fall in. Get them quick." And we'll roll for initiative.
Oh, right.